Greetings, this is Blaven Blave, and welcome to the first draft of Draft Camp. I'll be talking through my thought process on why I pick cards and leaders. The games will be uploaded at a later date so you can see how far we get. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, looking here, I can already see a card I really like, and that would be Cleaver. He can deal a lot of damage, especially to a unit early in the game, and it definitely can even out if they like to use the tactical advantage early. Botchling is a good play that sort of, sort of gives you points value over time, but I value Cleaver quite a bit, so this is a tough one actually. Tough first pick. But I think we're going to take Cleaver. It can kill stuff. Novellin is actually super sweet because it combos with Dragon's Dream, but Unicorn combos with Chronix, is that what it's called? Kyrenex? But I think I'll take Novellin because I value row movement a lot. So let's do that. So for this one, this guy deals 1 damage, and this deals 4 damage, moves it to another row. This is a very good card to use to stop anything like Eskel Pathfinder. Mahaka Mail is pretty good, but 4 points and remove a lock. So if there's no locks to remove, it's just a 4-point spell, so I'd rather use Rock Barrage. Lambert, nice. This card's really good because you can destroy an enemy even if you just tap him slightly. So I'm going to take Vabjorn. This one is not bad. It's a 6-point swing. It deals with any sort of graveyard strategies, which are not common in Arena. But shuffling something back into your deck isn't really that good all the time because you might not ever draw it. This one does quite a lot of damage as well, but sometimes it doesn't become very useful. So I think I'm going to take Vabjorn. Ooh, this card is great. John Italis. Oof, it's pretty dope because it draws out removal because people are worried that you're going to play something after with orders. That's going to be super powerful. So I like that a lot. This doesn't have any reveals. Nobody has charges. And this one might screw yourself over. So I'm going to pick John Italis. This one's a 5-point swing. This one can get stranded, and this one's good with what you would say row stacking buffs. So if I get like a horn and it just grows, right? And they don't want to spend removal on it. And this one damages self by 4, so it can be affected by the Dark Mirror, but I think I'm going to take the Neckers because they can grow. This card's really good. It forces out removal. This one, it's variable whatever it hits, and this card needs a Bloodthirst, an artifact, Bloodthirst to kill an artifact, but you can get better artifact removal later, and this you can play around. So I would rather take the Smuggler. Damage an undamaged enemy by 4. That can just kill something straight up. This you can keep eating for Death Wishes. Valak gives something immune, so you can save this or this. And Falibor destroys a unit with orders, which is sometimes quite useful. But I think I'm gonna take a Valak because this actually forces your opponent to do something. And then you can protect an engine, which we could get later. So this destroys an artifact and moves something. And this gives you card draw, which I value a lot actually. So cards won't be useful late in the game, and you can consume it and get something new. So I think that's a good card to pick. And I think I'm just gonna take a big boy. Here, Tainted Ale is very good. Geralt is really good to destroy lots of things. For example, Ogre Spear Tip. If you can just hit it for 1, you can kill it with this. So I think that this is something that I'm going to take. This can kill something by throwing a unit. So basically the unit isn't wasted because you're going to be wasting one of their units. So this actually might be useful. I think I'm going to take this one. This one, damage enemy unit by the number of units on its row. And this one might be useful actually with all of our row stacking. Maybe, maybe not. I think I'm going to take the Cyclops actually. So I can throw stuff. Yeah, why not? Ooh, Lacerate. That is a good card to combo with Nivellen. So we already have our combo piece with Nivellen. And as I said before, I was looking for artifact removal and unit removal, and we get that both in Korathi Heatwave. It's a shame we have to pass on the Ifrit, but Heatwave is exactly what we were looking for. Now here's what's cool about Olaf. They can hurt him, but then he just becomes better. Alok is good, but we don't have any pings yet, and we need the pings to trigger Vabjorn, so I'm just going to grab Olaf. You got artifact removal right here, and this one, can I consume him and then it comes out? I think so. This lets me spawn. Is there anything that I want to respawn? I don't think so. That one destroys an enemy artifact. This one moves to the graveyard. Summon it and give it doomed. I think this is going to be my artifact removal. Extra piece. This one deals 2 damage, but this is an 8-point swing. And it is sort of vulnerable to Lacerate and stuff like that, but this one can be a 6-point swing. Very interesting here. I think I need ways to ping, right? That's what I'm looking for. That's 8 points. That's 6 points. Yeah, I'll take this one. Just because that way I have ways to trigger Vabjorn. Ooh, there's another damage spell. There's another damage spell. Boost an ally by 2 and give it 1 charges. We don't really have anything that has orders. Whenever this unit takes damage, damage a random enemy by 2. We don't really have any self-damaging, so it's between Cleaver and Triss. So we don't have any doubles right now, in case we get Shoop's day off. So I think I'm going to take Triss. Okay, here's a card that I think the people are undervaluing. Nausicaa Brigade is actually really good, especially if you make it face off against somebody like the one card that if it's on the row alone, it boosts itself by 1. And what's that other card? Poor freaking Infantry. It can get hit by Nausicaa Brigade, so not a bad pick. So here's another card that I really, really like. Arachis Venom. It damages the unit by 3, and if it's destroyed, damages adjacent units by 3. So it's actually not that hard to set up, and you can get a 9-point swing. However, this card is also really, really good because you can deal 2 damage for 8 turns. Sorry, 2 damage for 4 turns, sorry, to a total of 8 points swing. But I think because we have Nivellen to move stuff, Arachis Venom might be good. Let's see. This one does random units. This one does 9 points. They might not ever stack anything on there. This is a one-shot deal. I think I like Arachis Venom. Okay, so this is good. So here's the thing. I really, really, really value this card because it deals 4 damage. You can kill something right away. This card for discarding and drawing is really, really good. And Scoundrel is really good to row stack and get lots of things, hit lots of things, get lots of things going. This is a tricky one. Because I might actually, because I can row stack a bunch of stuff, right? I don't really have a lot of ways to ping. This one can basically win me a game if I row stack. So the reason I'm going to pick Zoltan here is because in a game where I don't need to destroy anyone in a row, I can row stack myself with Nivellen and boost all my units. So I'm going to take Zoltan. Arbalest is actually not bad. It deals 1 damage, and then if I play, this has orders, that has orders. What else has orders? I think that's it for now, right? Yeah, this has orders. So you can get some more value with it. Hey, that's another good card I was looking for. Vilgefortz. It can kill something, and then you can also get some, make them get something back, or you can kill your own unit and get something from the top. Consume an allied unit on this row. There's a dwarf, machine, damage a random enemy by 2. Whenever move it to another row, repeat its deploy ability. That could be useful. Is there anything I want to consume for any reason? No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe a row movement is what I want. Yeah, let's do with the row movement. That doesn't seem that bad. There's nothing really good here. This card's pretty good. When you play an elf, reduces cooldown by 1. Valak is an elf. I think that's all the elves we have, right? Nope, we have another elf right here. Yeah, why not, right? I feel like that's a good card for elves. On every turn end, if you control the Fury units, boost yourself by 1. No reveals. Boost an allied. No, I think I'm going to take the Elven Swordmaster. Gales. That would have been good for any sort of Death Wish deck, but alas, we are not that. This card is really good, Albric, because it makes your future plays better, because you can move something to the top and make sure that it gets 2, so it's good in a round 2 play if you lost round 1 and you need a strong round 3. Albric is a good pick. Shiru, I don't really have anything to boost him with to use his ability, so I think I'm just going to take Albric. And what is the leader we want? We want Jean Calveit. Looking at the top 3 cards and playing 1 is basically like drawing a card. So it's definitely a good leader. Ethne has been significantly nerfed, and we don't have anything to give charges to. So yeah, Jean Calveit's going to be the one, and he has a decent amount of mulligans. Not 3, but, you know, good enough. And that's our deck. So thank you guys for joining me for this first draft. Leave a comment below if you agree or disagree with my choices and what you would have picked instead. If you found this video helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribe for more. Feel free to add me on my social media, and I'll see you guys next time, and happy drafting.